Good morning, good morning. Okay, so today we're going to be doing Fan 5, Week 4. This is the Together column. The first step is that you should be taking your Fan 5 and you should be gluing it into your Fan 5 notebook so that you have it for forever and ever and ever. And that you can always look back at it and refer back when you go, oh yeah, I've seen a question like this before, and you can look back and try to figure out from there what your answers might be. Okay. The planet Jupiter measures 86,880 miles from one side to the other. Pluto measures 1,477 miles from one side to the other. What is the sum of the two measures? Now, you'll notice on your Fan 5 for this week that it says here, every question should have a bar diagram. So we're going to start with that first. All right, so in bar diagrams, the total is at the top. And for this, it says, what is the sum? So we don't know the total, okay? But we do have two parts, okay? We've got Jupiter and we've got Pluto. All right, Jupiter is a much bigger number. So Jupiter is 86,881. And then Pluto over here, put it in a smaller bar, it's 1,477. All right, the question is, do you have the sum? No. Do you have equal parts? No. So that means that you add. So take these two numbers, and I'm just going to put 1,477 underneath here and add it here. So 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. Leave the 5, carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 4 more is 13. This is 8 and 8. So 88,358 is your answer for the sum of the two measures. All right, next one. April has 3 times as many crayons as Leslie, and together they have 48 crayons. So how many crayons does Leslie have? All right, so over here you're going to put April and you're going to put Leslie. Okay, now April has 3 times as many crayons as Leslie. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Underneath that, you're going to draw a box that represents how much Leslie had. Well, if April has 3 times as much, then that means that Leslie has this amount. Okay? She has this, and April has 3 times as much. Okay, now you can put numbers in the boxes, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. We're going to take 48, and we're going to, because that's how many they have all together, and we're going to divide it between the 4 boxes, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. 48 divided by 4 is 12. So you can put 12 in each box. So what that means is that April, all total, has 36, and that Leslie, all total, has 12. This is 3 times as much as this. 36 is 3 times as much as 12, okay? So the question says, how many crayons does Leslie have? She has 12. And don't worry, we'll do one of these Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You'll get used to this. Some of you saw this in 4th grade. I know that some of the 4th grade teachers use this method to teach these type of problems. These are called multiplicative comparisons. All right. Next, there are 28 days in February, and we go to school for 20 of them. What fraction of the month do we not go to school? Okay. So what I want you to do is the whole total is 28, correct? All right. And then we go to school for 20 of them. So make a bar here, and you go to school for 20 of them. So I'm going to write go right here. I go to school for 20 of them. What fraction do I stay home? So what number would go here? So 20 out of 28 days, you go to school. So how many days out of 28 do you stay home? You stay home 8 out of 28. So 8 out of 28. You can also do the bar in the other direction if you wanted to, but you just need to remember that the 28 is the denominator. All right. The sum of the measure of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. What is the measure of each angle in an equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangles look like this. And this is a really bad drawing, but they have 1, 2, 3 angles, as all triangles do, and this angle and this angle and this angle, they're all the same, okay? So let's make a bar. Do we know the total? Yes, we do. It says it right here. The sum of the measure of the angles in a triangle is 80. That means that all of them added together gives you 180. And I just told you that an equilateral triangle has 3 equal angles. So you're going to go like this, and you're going to divide this into 3 equal sections. So if you have the total and you have equal parts, then you need to divide. So 180 divided by 3 angles is, 3 goes into 18, 6 times 3 is 18, subtract, you get a 0. Bring down the 0. 3 goes into 0, 0 times 3 is 0. So this angle is 60, this angle is 60, this angle is 60. And that works because they're all equal. 60, 60, 60. All right, last one. Raheem wants to buy an Xbox that costs $240. Raheem has already saved $72. If he plans to buy the Xbox in 4 months, how much money must he save each month to buy it? All right. So do we know the total of the Xbox that he wants to buy? Yes, we do. Okay, so draw a bar for the total of the Xbox that he wants to buy. That's the big bar. Big bar is always the total. The total is $240. Okay? So he wants to buy an Xbox that's $240, and he already has 72 saved. So draw one bar for 72. That's less than half. So we know that he's got all of this left that he has to still save. Okay, so he's got 240, he saved 72. How are we going to figure out this part? Well, we have the total. The parts are not equal, so we subtract. So we've got 240 minus 72, and let's see what happens. So borrow from the 4, it turns into a 3, then this can be a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. I can't take 7 away from 3, so I'm going to borrow from the 2, it turns into a 1, and then that's 13. 13 minus 7 is 6, and this is 1. So this part right here is 168. He has 168 left. Okay, and it says here, if he plans to buy the Xbox in 4 months, how much money does he have to save every month? So what you have to do now is you have to take this 148 that he has left, draw another bar underneath it, and chop that into 4 pieces, because that's the first month, the second month, the third month, the fourth month. How much money is it good? How much money is he going to have to save every month to get to that amount? So do I have an amount? Yes. Do I have equal pieces? Yes. So I'm going to take 168. I'm going to divide it by 4 months. 4 divides into 16 4 times. When you multiply back, you get a 0. Bring down the 8. 4 divides into 8 2 times. So that means he has to save $42 in the first month, $42 in the second month, $42 in the third, $42 in the fourth. So the answer is $42 every month to get to $168. So this is what we call a multi-step word problem. Those just take some time. Remember that for your problems this week, we are expecting to see the bar models. This is something that you learn in 5th grade, and it really helps if you use it, okay? If you don't use it, it's not going to help you. So when you're taking pictures of your notes and when you're letting us see your work, we are going to want to see the bar models. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.